Hi everyone, my name is Lord Bailey and welcome to my blind let's play of Syberia 2. It is a blind let's play, so that means I have not played the game before. If you're looking for how to solve puzzles or how to go through the game, you're looking for a walkthrough, that's probably not the right place for you to be in, unless you want to enjoy the game with me. And I have to admit, I have been waiting for playing and let's playing this game for quite a while now. Probably ever since I finished my Syberia 1 let's play, which was quite much fun. If you have not seen it yet, there probably will be a link somewhere on the screen for you, so you can have a quick look and see for yourself. Otherwise, there is a Syberia recap here, so probably that will tell us the story of Kate Walker again. I've played the first Syberia quite a few months ago, so why don't we go through this? Let's have a look what they tell us, and then if there will be any gaps in the story I might fill you in, otherwise we'll go straight to the new game.
The financial law firm Marson and Lormont were just doing the legwork for a big homegrown multinational. They sent their best corporate attorney, Kate Walker, to Europe to negotiate the takeover of the Voralberg automaton and mechanical toy factory. Kate slinked into the village of Valladolid, deep in the French Alps. She reckoned on 48 hours to close the deal. But then, nobody had reckoned on there being an heir. Hans Voralberg, a mysterious character, had disappeared years earlier. Kate had to find him. Without his signature, the deal was off. She checked out the abandoned factory and met the latest generation of automaton. He called himself Oscar and claimed to be the engineer of the crazy locomotive in the station. So Kate decided to hop on, hoping the train and its wheelman could take her to their maker, Hans Voralberg. Ignoring the warnings of her friends and the threats of her boss, she takes off on a bizarre journey, rolling from station to station, further and further towards the east. On the trail of Hans Voralberg's past, Kate's route is littered with his crazy inventions and the recollections of people who had come across the little madcap guy. She finds out that he was a creative genius. Piece by piece, she put together the puzzle of Hans's life and discovered the reason for his flight northwards through the Russian interior towards the myth of the last surviving mammoths. West to east across Europe, traveling along the battle scars of the 20th century, Kate finally collars her man, Hans Voralberg. Time, though, had caught up with him first. He is old and tired, yet his wildest dreams shine on. Apparently, Kate Walker has bid farewell to her old life and decided to follow Hans Voralberg to the end of his personal rainbow, right to the legendary island of Syberia.
So yeah, there's a couple of things that I would actually add to this this recap, this summary. So first of all, there was a bit more to that Syberia and mammoths in Syberia 1. So what I mean by that is there was a legend told by Professor Pons, if I recall correctly. I will link you again to that moment in my Let's Play Syberia 1 if you want to have a quick look at that as well. And basically what it says is that there apparently are still mammoths living somewhere in Syberia, and it tells the story of a lost tribe that apparently tamed those mammoths. So that's more or less what we know about it. There is quite more to it, but I don't remember every single detail. I will link you to that if you want to have a look. That's one thing, and the other thing that I wanted to mention, they haven't said anything in the recap about this, but alongside the main plot there was also a plot of Kate's personal life, and throughout the journey she actually lost her best friend, she lost her, I think it was fiancé or a boyfriend or something like that. So basically them two hooked up together. He cheated on Kate, she cheated on Kate, and Kate said that she doesn't want anything to do with them anymore. At least that's what I understood from it. So I'm quite curious if in the second part we will have anything regarding that personal story as well, and if it's gonna be continued. If that's your first video that you see on my channel, then welcome, and I would like to just mention a couple of things before we start. I try to be as thorough player as I can, so that means that I'll probably read everything that will be to be read in the game. I will not rush the game, I'll take my time. I like to immerse myself in the story, and that's why I'm playing Syberia, because I love the story of the first one, and I'm just hoping to get at least as much fun playing the second one. So I think that's enough of me waffling on. Without any further ado, let's start a new game of Syberia 2. Thank you for joining me, and let's go!
Have you heard anything about Kate Walker?
No, sir. Nothing yet.
She should have been back in New York several weeks ago.
I'm afraid she's too far gone. We're losing her. She ain't gonna be coming back.
Call her.
Syberia is an island lost in the ocean. People say Syberia doesn't exist, but people are so wrong. The isle is covered in the tallest grass. Strange grass that grows through the snow. Mammoths eat it all the time. They're always hungry.
Hans, you must rest now. You have a very high fever.
Take me to Syberia, Kate Walker.
Mammoths, Syberia, all that. It's just a dream, a kid's dream.
Promise me, Kate.
She's not replying to our messages, sir.
Try again, damn it, try again!
Hello? Miss Walker? Just a moment, please.
Give me that. Kate? Come on now, pet, answer me. I understand your last mission was a hassle for you. But you know, the company has ways of showing its gratitude. Kate, it's time for you to come home now. Your place is here in New York. Your job is here. Your friends are here. Your life. Kate? Kate? Kate Walker!
I promise, Hans Voralberg. We're going to Syberia.
So it looks like there will be a follow-up to Kate's personal story, and at least regarding her job. Obviously he did show up in the first part of Syberia, and he was kind of an asshole type boss that always pushed her and pressured her, which I kind of can understand, because obviously she's a lawyer and it was about really big money, so it's his reputation at stake. If you haven't seen Syberia 1, you haven't played Syberia 1, you have to know that Hans Voralberg, so the person that Kate spoke to, he is quite old, but in his mind he's still a child, so obviously he's a little bit slow. You might have noticed it by now. I'm just clarifying it. So we're back in our train. Throughout Syberia 1 I tried to pick up the suitcase and I couldn't do it. Now it won't even give me an option to interact with it, so I think that's just peace of my mind has been finally achieved. Bless you, Kate. Let's have a look if anything changed in the train itself. Well, yeah, we've got some wheelwork here. We did use the mammoth before, and this stand here again, if you haven't played Syberia 1, you basically put those little music boxes inside and it plays the sound, and sometimes the two characters here interact with each other. So the train is slightly different to what
Hans's mammoth doll.
The train was in Syberia 1 like, but it's not a huge difference.
Hans's cylinder machine. Something else he's slapped together since we came on board.
I hear someone working, I think. Like a screwdriver screwing in some... Oh, there it is, Hans. Our little genius at work. Shall we try and talk to him? Let's go.
Hi.
Hello there, Kate Walker.
So I think the dialogue options are the same as in Syberia 1, so basically it just gives you topics that you can talk about, and then they go through it. And as I said, I'm quite a thorough player, so I usually go through all of them. I don't know how it works in Syberia 2. In Syberia 1, it didn't really matter what order you went through. So let's just start from the top.
You know what? I'm so happy to be here, to follow you in pursuit of your dreams.
My dreams are now your dreams, Kate Walker.
Oh, and the top option disappears. I can't remember if it was the same in Syberia 1, but it will at least make it easier for me not to go through the same options twice.
When are we leaving again?
I want to leave as quickly as possible, but it's Oscar who decides. He's the master of the train.
So Oscar is in charge of the train, even more so than the train's constructor. That's actually interesting.
I don't mean to get personal, but don't you think that this journey is going to be a bit tough for a man your age?
I am going to Syberia, Kate Walker. End of discussion. You do understand.
Well, yeah, that was his lifelong dream, to actually go to Syberia and to see those mammoths. So I'm not surprised he wants to do it, even if that's the last thing he'll do in his life.
Hans, where are we?
Somewhere on the way to Syberia.
Is it still far?
Pretty much.
Nobody's ever seen this island. No explorers ever talked about it. And well, it's not on any map, Hans.
I know Syberia exists, Kate Walker.
It's just funny thing that I've noticed, he pronounces, I mean, throughout the first game it was pronounced Syberia, and now he pronounces it Syberia. I'm just wondering if that's just the case because it's the island, not the actual part of Russia or part of Asian continent, so it's pronounced differently because it's not the same thing.
Do you think that the train can go much further? There's more and more snow, and the cold is biting.
I designed and built it, Kate. You did remember to wind it.
No, not yet.
Then get it wound and let's be off.
Okay, I've got this option again. Does it mean that I'll go through exactly the same dialogue?
So, how do we wind the train here?
Oh.
There's a train winder at the head of the platform. Ask Oscar, he'll show you.
See you later, Hans.
Yes, see you later.
Okay, ask Oscar. So Oscar's still with us. Let's go and have a chat with him. I will be spending probably a bit more time on each in each room, just looking for anything I can interact with. So I hope it's not too boring for you, but I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. That's probably the two books we took from the library in Barkstadt.
Hello?
Kate Walker? This is Oscar calling, your driver.
Oscar, you're using a telephone?
Mr. Voralberg has in effect jerry-rigged me something very approximative, inspired by your own miniature device. Mr. Voralberg is such a repository of knowledge. I am calling to inform you that we have arrived at the station, Kate Walker.
Great. Which station's that?
The station is located in the town of Romansburg, Kate Walker.
Okay. I'm gonna go snoop around.
Do be careful, Kate Walker.
Always am, Oscar.
That's actually quite cool that Oscar has a telephone now. That will probably save me going all the way back to him if I need anything. And we can go right only. There was one more set of door, I think. Is there anything we can... Yes, we can go in here. That's probably where Oscar is. Oh no, that's a loo. We've got a loo.
It's a little chilly to be taking a shower. Thanks all the same.
But there's
It's
something...
a little chilly to be
Okay.
taking a shower. Thanks all the same.
Okay, fair enough. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. I'm not gonna force you. And let's go out. Let's have a look around the station. if it's anything like Syberia 1, it's not gonna be as easy as to just wind it up and go. Hello there, and you are...
Welcome to Romansburg, the last town before the vast wild glacial wastes of the tundra. Retired Colonel Emilov Lupachev, guardian of the Imperial Marches and a general store manager at your service, miss. How may I?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the frontier town of Romansburg, gateway to the tundra, the last town before the vast plains of the frozen waste.
What a welcome.
Fair enough, so that's the last town we'll see on our way to Syberia, and he mentioned some sort of store. I wonder if I can buy some supplies. Maybe a jacket, because obviously Kate looks a bit cold. I was actually hoping to get to speak to Oscar, but there's a lever here, so probably that's our winding up thing, maybe? Well, that didn't do a lot. Shall we try again? Okay, as I said, it's not gonna be that easy. Let's go and have a word with Oscar. See what's his thoughts about that. Oh, he's got something on his ears. What's that? Are you cold, Oscar?
What a strange town. What do you make of it, Oscar?
Trains should never have to stop. I simply don't like stations, Kate Walker, nor the towns around them.
That's a little bit of a generalization.
The whole town is lugubrious, and I don't like these houses underneath the rails. To me, they spell T-R-O-U-B-L-E. We have to be very careful.
Still the same old scaredy cat.
I cannot change my design, Kate Walker.
And quite honestly, I don't blame him for being a scaredy cat. I mean, he went through quite a lot.
Sometimes I say to myself I should just go back to New York.
Do you miss it, Kate Walker?
I don't know.
I don't think you will ever return home, Kate Walker. It is too late now.
Oscar, how come you're programmed for psychology all of a sudden?
Ever return home? I mean, that was kind of a black future.
Hans isn't looking so great, don't you think?
While his passion is strong, his wheelwork is worn, Kate Walker.
Yeah, I guess so.
It probably is, yeah.
Sometimes I say to myself that it's all just a figment of my imagination, that Syberia is just a pie in the sky.
You ask yourself the strangest questions, Kate Walker. I am particularly piqued that you question my reality for an instant, even more so that you question that of Mr. Voralberg.
I'm sorry, Oscar. That was dumb of me.
Well, but at the end of the day, she's a lawyer. She's sort of full feet on the ground kind of person, so I understand that she doesn't really believe the whole story as it's told by Hans, but on the other hand, if she didn't think there's anything to it, she wouldn't have gone on the train, would she?
Do you think that we're any nearer to our goal, Oscar?
It is getting colder, that much is certain. Personally, I have no particular goal, Kate Walker. But the train and myself have not been designed to function forever. I would be grateful if you could talk about this matter with Mr. Voralberg, at him alone, if you please.
Fair enough.
What do you think about this stuff about mammoths, Oscar?
Kate Walker, my place is not to pass comment on human dreams and utopia. My place is here in my place.
Sometimes I wonder.
So even he thinks it's more of a dreams and utopia than actual place.
At the end of our journey, we're going to find Syberia, aren't we, Oscar?
Kate Walker, please,
I have not been designed to ask such questions. I am an automaton. I know, Oscar. I get the picture.
That was actually pretty funny.
Oscar, is your train in a fit state to carry on with the journey?
What are you suggesting, Kate Walker? I take the greatest care of it.
Yes, I know, Oscar. But I was just thinking that with this rude climate...
It is designed to resist just such conditions, Kate Walker. You simply have to wind it up.
And you weren't thinking by any chance of taking charge of that yourself?
My wheelwork is complex and fragile. It is poorly adjusted for the rigors of winter, Kate Walker.
Now there's a surprise. See you later.
See you, Kate Walker.
No, it's not a surprise at all, is it? Okay, there is some wheel here and one more here, but we can't interact with this one. And I think I can't go any further towards the left. So let's see what's gonna be wrong with this machine. 'Cause there will be something wrong. Again? Nope. Should I try to... How do I open it then? Okay, it did it by itself the last time I tried it. Oscar, I might need some help. If you
Hi
don't
there,
mind.
Oscar.
Good day to you, Kate Walker.
The train.
Can we leave soon, Oscar?
As soon as you have wound the train up, Kate Walker.
Okay, how do I do it exactly?
Oscar, do you think Mr. Voralberg is well enough to answer my questions?
Better than me, anyway, Kate Walker.
I guess you're right. See you later.
Should
See
I
you,
then
Kate
go
Walker.
back and talk to Hans again? I mean, I wouldn't mind getting this wind-up thing done first. I can't really see how I can do it at the moment. Huh. This bit here, this cap here should open just by itself. And that's how I... Oh, hold on, we've got a lever here again. Would that be... Okay, so let's try pulling this bit out. And then the lever maybe? Ah, there we go. Okay, it's ready, Oscar. It's pretty much ready, I think.
Hi there, Oscar.
Good day to you, Kate Walker.
Can we go?
That's it, Oscar. I've wound the train up. Now we can leave.
That's impossible, Kate Walker.
What do you mean?
Why, Oscar?
Soon we shall be confronting extremely cold temperatures, Kate Walker. We shall need coal to keep ourselves warm.
This time you're not wrong, Oscar. It is a bit nippy.
As soon as you have filled the coal car, we can set out again, Kate Walker.
I'll see what I can do. See you later.
See you, Kate Walker.
So the man on the station mentioned he's a manager of a store, I think. So I'm assuming that's where we should go. But before I go there, I think I'll have some new options of conversation with Mr. Voralberg. So why don't I do that first? And then we can go and get some coal. Let's see if he'll have answers to my questions, or has he already answered them and I'm just needlessly back.
Hans?
Yes, Kate?
And there's a couple of things.
Hans, why are you so eager to find Syberia?
I don't know, Kate. I've been looking for it for so long.
That doesn't sound very well.
Okay, so I find the coal, then we leave.
Do hurry, Kate.
See you later, Hans.
Yes, see you later.
I will hurry, yeah. So there's nothing really new here. I mean, what he said that he doesn't know why he's looking for it, but he's been looking for it for so long. I kind of understand this approach. I mean, he's lost his entire life in Paladin Lane. He's lost his entire family by now. So I guess the Syberia and the dream of Syberia is everything that's left for him. We'll be going to the store to buy some coal, but that's not in this episode anymore. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please do let me know. And this way or another, I will be looking at uploading one episode every maybe other day. Let's set a limit for every other day. I'll maybe doing it every day, but probably every second day. So thank you very much for watching again, and I will see you in the next episode of Syberia 2. Bless you again.